Hello, welcome to the Art Project. I cannot stress to you how important it is to learn how to use a ruler. It doesn't matter if you're using centimeters or inches, you need to learn some way of measuring things. And so you need to know how to read your ruler. I want you to get two principles, two ideas from this. Number one, you can measure with this ruler. That is, I can measure from 0 to any number along this line or any fraction of that number. And number two, I can use this to draw a straight line using the edge of it. And so that's all we're going to do. We're going to make a border around this piece of paper. Alright, so for starters, I'm going to put my 0, and in this case it's the end of the ruler, the end of the yardstick. I'm going to put the 0 on the edge of the paper. Some yardsticks, some rulers have a space and then they have a 0 mark. That 0 mark is the 0 on your ruler. But in this case, the 0 and the end of the ruler are the same. So I'm going to put a mark on a 1/2 inch. That's what we're doing for this particular assignment. Then I'm going to move it all the way up to the top. The reason I'm moving this up to the top, and it doesn't matter how close to the top I am, I just want to be somewhere up here. I'm going to put another mark. I'm putting my 0 on the edge of the paper and putting a mark on the 1/2 inch. If I don't do that, then I cannot be sure that my ruler is, in fact, a 1/2 inch from the edge of the paper. You can see how I've got my ruler on both sides of the paper right here, on both of these marks right here. And so my ruler is even. If I didn't have a mark right here and I only had a mark right here, I might not be for certain where this ruler is down here, and my space might be more than a 1/2 inch. But if I've got a mark here and a mark there, then I know that it's a 1/2 inch away from the edge all the way up and down. And therefore my border is going to be straight. See that line? That line is straight. All right, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to lead you through this again, step by step. I'm going to put my 0 on the edge of the paper right here and put a mark on the 1/2 inch. Just a little mark. I don't need a line, just a mark. I'm not making a border this way. I'm making a border this way. I'm measuring from the end to right here. I'm going to go up close to the top and put another mark. Put the 0 on the edge and put another mark on the 1/2 inch. Doesn't have to be a big mark, just a little dot will do. And then I'm going to put my ruler on that mark and this mark. I know that this edge of my ruler is exactly a 1/2 inch from this edge of my paper. And I'm going to draw my line. Normally I would do this in pencil, but I'm doing it with Sharpie pen so that you can see it in the video. Alright, let's do it one more time. Somewhere close to the bottom, I'm putting my ruler. I'm putting my 0 right on the edge of the paper. I'm putting a dot right on the 1/2 inch mark. I'm moving my ruler somewhere close to the top. I'm putting my 0 right on the edge of the paper. I'm putting a mark on the 1/2 inch mark. I've got a mark 1/2 inch away here and a 1/2 inch away down here. So when I put my ruler on those two dots, it is exactly a 1/2 inch away. Putting my 0 right here on the edge and putting a mark on that 1/2 inch mark. Somewhere close to the bottom. Somewhere close to the top, I'm measuring from the edge again. Putting a mark right on the 0. I'm sorry, putting a mark on the 1/2 inch. My 0 is on the edge of the paper. My mark is on a 1/2 inch mark. And now I have a mark right there and right down here. That's exactly a 1/2 inch away from the edge of the paper. And I'm going to draw a line straight through that, through both of those marks, all the way to the top and bottom. And now I have a 1/2 inch border all the way around my paper. Zoom in on it, you can see it goes all the way around the paper.